Hey, this message is for Virgo. If you want a private reading, you can get that at betwixt.me. All right, recent past for Virgo. Wow, 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. Dang. Getting exactly what you want. The long-term situation that seemed ideal. This is also the look of like jumping in 2 feet first, or jumping in with 2 feet, or however they call that. That is the 10 of Pentacles is a job or a relationship that is sturdy and solid and stable, and everybody is on the same page. The 9 of Cups talks about it being a wish granted. Maybe you specifically asked for it. It was specifically something that you wanted, and you got it in the recent past. You had a Knight of Cups. Maybe they bring flowers. This could be someone who wears like Chuck Taylors or sneakers or something like that. And this is a choice. You have the Lovers right there. You could have had this embrace with a person. They could be a lot taller than you. You have to look up to talk to them. But this is kind words. It is, both of these are cups, which talk about emotions. This is someone who is showing up, showing out. It feels like doing everything that needs to happen in order for a 10 of Pentacles situation to work out, to continue growing. It's very sweet energy. And you knew where you were going. This whole pack of people or whatever was involved in your 10 of Pentacles. You know how a flock of geese ride in a V and they all do that together? It's a group collaborative effort to get to where you're going. And it seemed like, for whatever reason, in this particular time frame here in the recent past for Virgo, you got exactly what you want out of a really complicated situation. And that is all good. I don't really remember what the last Virgo reading was about, but this is, you had asked for something solid and stable and then you got it, and then this other character in your life was showing up and doing exactly what they were supposed to do, which is ideal. So moving into the present moment, you have the Moon, the Star, and the 5 of Swords. But feels like there's a big but. What exactly have I done here? What exactly have I asked for? You have 2 5s here. This is a maybe it was disappointing. Maybe we had rose-colored goggles on, because it's like you have all this yay, and then you have the yarn, which talks about it being a complicated situation, being strung along. You might know somebody that is a musician, or they play drums, or they are the life of the party, but they're a Knight of Wands, and it feels like, I can't believe I just got in a relationship with a Knight of Wands. They may not be very interested in spending money. Not that I think that you should get with somebody for spending money, but they might it might be one of those situations where they want you to spend all of your money first before they put in any. And you're required to be strong in that. And it feels like a lot of disappointment, honestly. Sitting around feeling like, there could be a feeling that something is going on, or that something is off, or that you don't have, that's the 7 of Swords, or like you don't have all the information, or that this could be self-panic or self-sabotage or something like that. It's the feeling of, now that you have everything you want, I better hurry up and push it away before it can push me away. Because it feels like whatever this situation is, there's big feelings here, particularly with all the cups. And it's like, I know that certain people have a tendency to self-sabotage things, where they get what they want and then they freak out because they have it, and they're so used to being in the fight to get what they want. Now that they have what they want, they don't know what to do with it. This could be in a family situation with the wine. The Archer, the family. Tower. And so it's like a survival instinct that somebody has. Like, I better run away from this situation before it gets me. And you guys might get into it. Get into an argument or start fussing and fighting at each other. It's the squirrel. It is the squirrel talks about, have you ever seen a mad squirrel? It's adorable with their tiny little angry gloved fists. It's a squirrel will freak out at you. But there might be a pause. Like, you guys bicker and fuss and fight, and then there's a pause. And then this masculine comes back, and they come back more boyish. Like, less aggressive, because the Tower energy, the Scorpio energy, it does talk about aggression and anger and upheaval. And it's just, I think with this particular person, it's just complicated, but there's big love here. And it feels like somebody saw 1 second of something going wrong, and they were like, nope, I'm done, I'm out, nope, 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 nope. And with the sun, with the star and the moon, it feels like, I don't know if something's going on in the background. It kind of feels like somebody is talking themselves into self-sabotaging a situation. And that's probably just a defense mechanism. It's not that big of a deal. But it feels like you have this masculine here who picks up on that right away. They are not interested in being discarded after everything was so perfect. And you're just talking about a couple of days worth of tarot, right? And so they come forward with this, you guys bicker at each other, and then you sleep on it, and then they come back with some truths and the Ace of Cups. Right. Please stop pushing me away. That's exactly what that feels like. Because I don't necessarily know if they did anything to deserve that. Or if it's your own inner things that are making you feel that way, or the person that you're dealing with. But I think someone just comes out and says it like, look, I love you. Quit that. Quit blocking me. Just come be with me. Quit pushing me away. And that, it feels really sweet. You know, this is somebody who, they got what they wanted and then they got scared, because sometimes it's easier to push it away than worry about losing it later. And you have a partner here who sees that, and they're like, oh, that's what that fussing and fighting was all about. So in the near future, you have the 4 of Swords, which is healing. And you might be laying by yourself or just kind of snuggled up, and it just feels like she's nice and safe in her little self-protective nest there. Maybe thinking about what they said. And then you have somebody who's like, why don't I pack a spend-a-night bag and travel down the mountain and come and spend some time with you? And they're kind of putting all their cards out there. It's the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. They're doing whatever they can to try to make you happy, but somebody has got anxiety or worry, or it's the 9 of Swords is like, what am I doing? Why is she so worried about this relationship? Because they're a King of Swords. They are sharp. The King of Swords can sometimes be a little bit aggressive and rude with their tongue, but it's 2 of Cups. This was the desired relationship. So now that or partnership or business or whatever this is, it's just, the other thing here is that you have this masculine character who is a King of Swords, which means they're extremely analytical. They're watching this. They are watching her be riddled with anxiety, and it feels like deep, deep consideration about what to do next. And it's like they decide to put a protective barrier around this whole thing. And it feels like they just come and fully like sit up in your house. And they just like perch themselves in the living room or whatever. And they're smiling and they're happy and they're watching TV. And they kind of let you have your feelings, but they stay close enough to where they kind of make it clear that they're not going to leave you. This is somebody here who has probably been left. They've probably been abandoned. They probably had a whole lifetime of reasons that would make them full of anxiety when they finally get something that they want. And you have this masculine here who is willing to reconcile. And it's like you could have daughters or something like that, or friends, and you're spending time with them and they are sitting there rock solid, waiting for you to, they're not going anywhere. And I think that they think that this is the solution, is to just entirely reciprocate. Six of Pentacles, Mountain. They're like, that was what the problem was. Also, you might get communication about money out of nowhere that I don't think you thought that you were going to get, but you get it. The Magnet, the Coffin. It could have been an inheritance or something like that, and you hear about it from a woman. So during this time frame, you have some anxiety about getting what you want, and you have somebody else who picks that, who sees that, and they are going to work with your current feelings. And then also you get a side dish of money too, which is great. All right, if you want a private reading, the link for that is in the box below to betwixt.me. Till next time, bye-bye.